Hey royal fans! Welcome back to Royal Revelations on our Couch Goat channel, where knowledge and insight is available 24 hours a day on a variety of topics. Today, we're diving into something super special, Queen Elizabeth's 5 closest friends, and what her family thought of each relationship. You knew her as the longest reigning British monarch, a global icon, but who were the people she trusted most? The ones she laughed with, confided in, and shared her life with behind the palace doors. Who would a queen talk to about really personal matters? Who did she share her hurts and joys with? Buckle up, because we're about to uncover some fascinating stories about the Queen's inner circle. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a royal scoop. Let's get started. Queen Elizabeth II was famously private, but she wasn't alone. Surrounding her was a tight-knit group of loyal friends and ladies-in-waiting who were more than just staff. They were her confidants, her companions, and sometimes her partners in crime for a good laugh. These women, often from aristocratic backgrounds, shared her passions, supported her through challenges, and brought joy to her 70-year reign. So who made the cut? Since the Queen did not want to offend any of her friends, she never publicly had a number one. Although she may have spent more time with some she considered all very close, and she cherished each relationship equally. So, let's meet 5 of her closest friends and allies in no particular order. First up, Lady Susan Hussie, the Queen's right-hand woman for over 6 decades. Susan joined the royal court in 1960, right after Prince Andrew's birth, initially helping the Queen with correspondence. But their bond grew deep. Known as the #1 head girl, Susan was a woman of the bedchamber. A super prestigious role. She was with the Queen through thick and thin, even accompanying her to Prince Philip's funeral in 2021. Talk about loyalty. They met when Susan was just 21, and their friendship was built on trust and shared humour. The Queen was known to be chatty with Susan, often joking about royal life. They'd spend time together at official engagements, with Susan by her side almost daily during public duties. They also shared private moments at Buckingham Palace, where Susan helped introduce newcomers to royal protocol. But what did the royal family think? Susan was respected but sometimes seen as a bit too traditional. Prince William, her godson, adored her, but younger royals occasionally found her old-school vibe a tad strict. Still, her closeness to the Queen was undeniable. She was practically family. Fun fact, after her husband Marmaduke's death, the Queen made Susan a baroness. A rare honour. Next, meet Angela Kelly, the Queen's dressmaker turned bestie. Angela wasn't aristocracy. She was a working-class Liverpool girl who started as the Queen's assistant in 1994. By 2002, she was her personal assistant and senior dresser, crafting iconic outfits like that vibrant green dress for the Diamond Jubilee. The Queen loved Angela's bold, modern style, and they bonded over fashion and a shared love for corgis. They met during a royal visit to Germany, and their friendship was unique because Angela was one of the few allowed to touch the Queen. Think adjusting hats or fixing hemlines. They spent hours together daily, especially during fittings at Buckingham Palace or Windsor. Angela even wrote a book, Dressing the Queen with Her Majesty's Blessing. The royal family? They were mixed. Some admired Angela's loyalty and creativity, but others, like courtiers, thought she was too informal. Still, the Queen trusted her completely, calling her a true friend. Now that's a royal glow-up. Now let's talk family. Margaret Rhodes, the Queen's first cousin and childhood BFF. Born just 10 months before Elizabeth, Margaret was her playmate at Royal Lodge in Windsor. They were inseparable, playing tug-of-war and sharing giggles during the 1930s. Their bond lasted a lifetime, with Margaret serving as a lady-in-waiting and living near the Queen at Windsor Great Park. They saw each other often, especially during weekends at Windsor, where they'd chat over tea or lunch, simple stuff like lamb chops. Margaret was a confidant who knew the Queen as Lilibet, her childhood nickname. At Margaret's funeral in 2016, the Queen openly wept, the only time she showed such emotion publicly. The royal family loved Margaret's warmth and discretion. Prince Philip and the Queen Mother saw her as a sister, and she never spilled royal secrets, making her a royal rock star. Number 4 is Lady Celia Vestie, a baroness with a shared passion for horses. Celia and her husband, Lord Samuel Vestie, were long-time friends of the Queen and Prince Philip. They met in the 1970s through equestrian circles, and their friendship blossomed at events like Royal Ascot, where they'd cheer on the Queen's horses together. Celia was a regular at Balmoral and Sandringham, joining the Queen for weekend getaways or summer barbecues. Yes, the Queen loved a good BBQ. They'd see each other several times a year, especially during racing season. Celia's son was even a page of honor to the Queen, a huge deal. The royal family? They adored Celia's down-to-earth vibe. Princess Anne, another horse lover, got along famously with her. Celia's loyalty and love for animals made her a perfect fit for the Queen's inner circle. Last but not least, Princess Sarvath El Hassan of Jordan, a royal friend who connected with the Queen over their unique roles. They met in the 1960s during diplomatic visits, and their friendship grew through shared experiences as royals in a changing world. The Queen and Prince Philip even spent a weekend at Sarvath's Wimbledon home in 2016. Imagine a royal sleepover. They'd meet during state visits or private trips, maybe once or twice a year, bonding over carriages and philanthropy. Sarvath's warmth and elegance made her a favourite. The royal family respected her, especially King Charles, who admired her work in education. This was a friendship of equals, built on mutual respect. And there you have it, Queen Elizabeth II's 5 closest friends, from lifelong cousins to trusted dressmakers. These women weren't just part of her court, they were her heart, bringing laughter, loyalty, and love to her extraordinary life. Which friend's story surprised you most? Drop it in the comments below and let's keep the royal conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more royal secrets. Until next time, stay regal. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Be sure to check out the rest of our channel for some really interesting videos. If you have ever wondered where familiar phrases like "get out of Dodge" or "fit as a fiddle," we got the answers. You will also find very informative and interesting videos on various aspects of homesteading, including how to choose your land, select your buildings, and the best way to capture water. You will also find topics like American history, the origin of familiar songs, New Zealand travel guide, the best apple pie and chili recipes, and a host of other educational and entertaining videos. So join us as we explore the interesting world of royals, celebrities, odd animals, and a lot more. And again, thanks for watching. Your support does make a difference.